Welcome to, and then there were three. I'm Anna.
I'm Kaley.
And I'm Katie.
Oh my gosh, guys, we're all in the studio together.
I don't like when you look at me like that.
Remember when it took us so many times?
Anna just made direct eye contact with me and goes, oh my God, guys, we're in the studio.
Remember when it took us so many tries to like get our intro down and it's literally just saying our names?
Yeah. But now we're pros, so like when we're all together, I feel like it's so much easier to do.
Because we do it remotely.
And we don't have to wait for Kaley to say her name after 2 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, we're all in the studio together for the first time in many, many months. Probably since,
4 months.
December?
Early December, probably.
Yeah. So it's been forever.
So
But
I kind of think I like virtual more.
I think I do too, honestly.
at first, we're like, there's no way we could do virtual. And now we're like, actually, I need to leave.
No, I kind of like it because it makes me feel like I'm on like a FaceTime call. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
okay.
Yeah, it's
like,
less serious.
yeah.
It's more just like chit chat.
Yeah. And then this was also what I was thinking today, because I did a couple like grad shoots and stuff in Lincoln, and they were like quoting the podcast or like saying
They
something
were?
to me.
Who?
Kaley, and they're like, "Oh, I'm such a like big fan of your podcast." They were like saying that they were listening to it and laughing. I was like, I forget that people actually listen and like
it's
know
not
these
just our
things.
Yeah,
Own
I always
chats.
forget that people listen
Yeah.
too.
If that like that makes the podcast a little bit more raw, you
Yeah,
know? 'Cause
for sure.
We're just literally talking, and then we're like, oh wait, actually, people.
No,
listen to
if
this.
someone asked me, like, what is your podcast like? Literally imagine a FaceTime call between us three, and then you're just listening.
Yeah.
And there's also a man listening named Pat who chimes in
Yeah.
sometimes.
Do you guys get awkward? Not like awkward, but like I'm always caught off guard when people I meet for the first time like find the podcast and then they mention it to me and I'm just like,
You don't know what to say. You're
I'm
like,
yeah.
how did you find that, sir?
Yeah, I'm just like, mm-hmm.
No, I feel that. I think it's funny when people do, but everyone that's talked to me that's like older loves it and thinks it's hilarious and brings them back to their college, post-college days.
Yeah.
And there's Mr. Pat if you're watching the video.
Like imagine
Hi.
meeting three girls
Hi.
or like a girl for the first time and then you find out they have like a podcast.
And you're like, oh my God.
I don't know.
I think that's kind of a red flag, to be honest.
We're just like walking red flags.
No, we really are. We really are.
I would be like, they're either cool as fuck or like cringy as
Yeah.
fuck.
They're either really cool or just complete narcissists. Both can be true at the same time.
Exactly.
All right, well, last time we had a very bad time with Kaylee's microphone
Yeah.
and ended up doing a phone call, but she did give her 3 little items. 4. Was it 4?
Yeah, I think I added one.
Oh, she added one. Okay, so Kaley, take it away with your list. Let's go.
Okay, my first one is boys are babies.
Okay, let's elaborate.
See, I wish I could have done it last week because I feel like I would have had a better elaboration on it. But essentially,
I knew this was going to happen.
I knew this.
Did you walk into a grocery store and forget everything?
Actually, we just did walk into Hy-Vee.
This is why
My memory is erased. Maybe I should start with that. Okay, I'm gonna start with that actually. So anytime like I make a mental list of things I need at the store, and I'm like, how could I possibly forget that? Like I absolutely need it. Like I'm not gonna write it down. I'm not gonna put it anywhere. I'll just fucking remember when I walk in the store. And I kid you not, the minute I walk into a Target or any type of grocery store, like my memory is erased. Like I can't remember anything I needed. I literally have to like call people and I'm like, what did I say I needed? Like I can't remember. Like it's like literally it just
I think a lot of people can relate to that, though.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
and then I'm like aimlessly walking around the store and I'm like grabbing things that I didn't originally need and then I leave without the thing that I went there for. And it happens to every single like giant store I walk into.
Yeah, that's pretty relatable,
very
honestly.
relatable. I still want to hear about boys are babies, so yeah, take a drink of that Starbucks.
Yeah. I think where I was going with that, what sorry. My voice is
You're
cracking.
nervous.
I'm so nervous. Was that girls handle rejection like champs. And the minute a boy gets rejected or a girl says that like they're not interested, they literally go off and like cry to their mommies. And they
Wow.
and they need to learn how to handle rejection better. Like it happens to everyone. Take it and find someone else. I don't know what else to tell you. Like stop being a little baby about it. Stop crying.
Yeah, a lot of guys, it becomes their personality if they got rejected by a certain girl,
it's
and it like
okay,
affects
shut up.
them.
Girls get rejected all the time.
They do kind of make it their personality. They
Yeah.
like tell everyone about it.
Yeah, and, like this girl broke my
But
heart.
it's
I'm
also,
gonna go
like-
cry. Shut
Yeah.
up. Oh my gosh.
Kaylee has no mercy for you if you just got
None.
rejected.
I don't. Like it's like not everyone is gonna like each other. So deal with it and move on.
Did you just reject somebody that took it bad?
No, I mean, I'm sure there's been times in the past where I have, and I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you. And then it's like you reject them, and then you feel bad for rejecting them because like they're like,
Yeah.
why would you ever do that? It's like, sorry, I don't like you.
Yeah, I think it's a weird thing because girls always feel bad, and then all of a sudden the boys are the victims, where it's like.
But it's like a guy can reject a girl and have no mercy. Like he doesn't give a fuck if he rejects you. Like, and then it's like the minute.
But the girls are the bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
It
sense.
pisses me off.
Well, we're here to change the narrative, Kaley.
I know. No, I'm not saying this has happened to me recently. It's just something that's.
Yeah, I mean, if a boy rejects a girl, it's like, good for you, man. But if a girl rejects a guy, it's like, oh, why? He's such a good guy. We love him.
Yeah.
We love Trevor. Why would you do that to Trevor? I don't know, Trevor.
Trevor.
Okay, next item on your list, Kaley.
Cottage cheese.
Very, okay, 180.
I really don't know where I was going with it, but lately all over my TikTok For You page, people have been incorporating cottage cheese into like all these recipes. And since when has cottage cheese been?
She just burst onto the scene.
Like, I just don't understand.
Are we reinventing cottage cheese?
I hate cottage cheese. And then I keep seeing people, they're like, I'm putting it in my pasta sauce for more protein or whatever. I don't, honestly, cottage cheese was stupid. I don't know why.
I tried to put it in an omelet last weekend, and it was a shit show. It like made it all mushy.
I was just like, stop
was
trying to
trying to
make
do it.
cottage cheese something it's not. I hate it. It's the
Cottage
grossest
cheese is the new
texture.
relish.
It deserves to stay in a nursing home. Like, stop trying to incorporate it into your Italian dishes. Like,
Dude, I hate
that's
that
fair.
word, cottage cheese. And you know what else I
Blech.
hate? Sour cream. It's not
whoa, whoa, whoa.
sour.
I love sour
I
cream.
love
Like,
sour cream.
I
No,
love
I hate the word sour
Okay.
cream. Like,
We
I
don't
love
have any sour cream slander on this episode.
But why is it named sour cream? Because it's not sour.
It's kind of
It has
sour.
a tangy taste.
It's tangy. It's probably expired most of the time.
I think it has a sour taste. Like, not
You can
like,
make sour cream cakes.
Not like sour.
I mean, not like tart, but like it's like.
It's not going to
sour.
taste like a sour gummy worm, no.
Yeah, and that's what I was
I ate a whole
thinking.
bag of those last night. Really weird of me. I don't know why I did that.
Ow.
That's really weird.
Okay,
and then
Kaley,
my last one,
Next one.
I have
go.
written down is sexy Sabrina, and I wanted to bring up the time when my sister was a freshman in college, and my friends and I went to the frat house, and like, keep in mind, everyone is still getting to know each other, and I went around introducing her to every boy in like her grade, and I was like, this is my sister, she's sexy Sabrina, don't ever forget it, like sexy Sabrina, sexy
Dude,
Sabrina.
you're the
so
worst type of
embarrassing.
older sister
I know.
ever.
And I went around telling every boy that, and to this day, people still call her sexy Sabrina because of it. Like, that's how they remembered her.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, you're welcome.
I would
no
kill
one
you.
forgot
I would
you.
kill you.
I would be
know.
so
And I was just
embarrassed.
embarrassing her in this frat house as she's a freshman. She doesn't know a single person. And I'm just like, this is sexy Sabrina, as me and my friends are like telling these little boys that we're gonna beat them up if they like hurt my sister.
I was probably one of them, to be honest. Like,
Brooke literally told one of the boys that she was gonna chop his dick off if she was ever mean to Sabrina.
Wow. God.
you're like, okay, hello to you too. Honestly, being an
Nice to meet
upperclassman,
you.
Sabrina's like, Kaley, fucking stop right now. Like, you need to leave.
being an upperclassman and going into a frat house is so much more fun because like you're not scared to walk into any room because you're an upperclassman, and so because everyone's like, oh, like the older people, and so you can just go around and like harass everyone. That's what we would
That's
do
what we
senior
used to
year.
do. Every year when we weren't a freshman. we
Yeah,
just
true. Not
fucked
sophomore
around.
year though.
Yeah.
I have something else to bring up that I feel like everyone has a relatable scenario to. So, have you guys ever sent a screenshot to somebody?
Yes, but long time
Like-
ago. Oh my gosh, actually,
like
really
of
funny
them?
story. It was during the time of like the iPhone when you would scroll it down, it had the weather showing
yeah.
at the top, and I sent a screenshot of someone's text to me to her, and she was like, "Why'd you just send me that?" And I was like, "Oh, sorry, my dad was wondering what the weather was gonna be."
Best cop out ever.
As if he can't look himself.
One time I fully sent like a bitching like a talking shit message on the person I was talking shit to, and
Oh
I was
my
like
God.
I was like, sorry, I don't know why I was talking about you in a third person, like I was like, that
at
was
that
meant,
point,
that
just-
was meant for you. I didn't mean to say that about you, and like in that, you know, I was like, Kaley was doing this.
Yeah,
and this.
like in I feel like because like this happened to
Middle
me in middle school, like you would come up with the most absurd excuses
Yes.
and just
Yes.
expect them to believe it.
Absolutely.
Did they ever? I don't know.
No, they're probably just like, whatever, I do the same thing. We're all talking shit on each other.
Literally
In middle school, it's all we did.
middle school. That's all.
The
you
power
did.
of this screenshot has literally changed humanity, first of all, I will say. And I, one time, to go along with both of your stories about stupid excuses. I think I sent a screenshot to somebody that I was in a fight with back to them, and I meant to send to somebody else and be like, oh my God, look at this. But I sent it back to the person that originally sent me it, like the messages, their own screenshot. And I go, I just want you to reread what you said.
That's actually not bad.
Think about it. And I want you to think about it.
It's pretty good.
I thought that was pretty
That
good.
is
Yeah, that's a
why
good
I
one.
like now as I'm older, and not that I get in text message fights or whatever, but like if I
Why
have,
was that such a thing?
if I ever have
high school and
if I
middle
ever
school?
have
Yes.
something bad to say about someone, which like I really don't think ever, but like
I'll say it to their face.
I will FaceTime someone about it rather
Yeah.
than text,
Yeah.
because it's like, why would I want a
Screenshot of
digital
that.
receipt of me talking shit?
and you just can't say it like the same way that you can.
Yeah,
over
and I
FaceTime
want it to
stuff.
like come off
True.
as like,
Dude, I would have like a text message fight at least like once a month in middle school. I swear.
No, like why was that
those
such a
were
big
always
deal?
so riveting though. Like
And they
Yes.
were so riveting. Yeah, so intense.
Those would get
the
me
heart's
fired up.
going.
Yeah.
And sometimes like the friendship would actually be ended. Like if you guys
Because
didn't
of the
meant things,
text.
you guys would just never talk
But
again.
it's funny because you're like a 12-year-old trying to convey your feelings in a text message. Like,
and then you also
we
have
just
to see
got
them tomorrow at
iPhones.
school.
Yeah, and then you have to
Yeah.
see them the next day, and it's
Yeah.
like so awkward.
Yeah.
Like
Then you can't sit by each other at lunch.
we needed our
Yeah.
phones taken away.
yeah.
Another really, really funny story from my childhood. So it was back when we like all first got iPhones and Siri was just becoming a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember being so enamored with Siri and like the fact that you could ask her questions and stuff.
Yeah, same.
So-
Totally were to ask her weird questions.
Yes. So I was, we were all on a family vacation somewhere in a hotel room, and my mom was like the owner of her company, right? So she was always on call, but she was on vacation for a few days with her family. So she was like, hey, and like nobody contact me. And so one of the coworkers, one of her like essentially employees, I guess, at the time, texted her like over and over and over again while we were on vacation, like a family vacation. Like that's your boss, like kind of in a bad taste to do that while your boss is literally on vacation.
Yeah.
And so she like kept like texting. And so my mom goes to Siri. Meanwhile, we don't really know what Siri is at this time. Like we didn't know the capabilities of this bitch. So my mom goes, text, let's say her name's Jessica. Text Jessica, fuck off, I'm on vacation. Siri sends the motherfucking message.
Stop.
She tried to sue my mom. End of story. It never got through. She tried to file a lawsuit, but yeah, she quit. She quit a few days after, like left. But my mom was texting her like, "Oh my God, like I didn't mean to do that. Like obviously a mistake." And she like,
Was she freaking out?
oh my God, no. We all looked around and we go, "Oh my God," because Siri goes, "Message sent." And we're like, "Holy shit, that did not just happen."
Like she was just like speaking out loud.
Well, no, she said to Siri because she didn't think like Siri
Yeah.
could do that.
Yeah.
And Siri sure as hell sent the
Capability of
message.
Siri was unknown.
We didn't know the ramifications of Siri, but yeah. So that's why she left the company. A few days
Your
later.
mom bullied her.
So yeah, I guess my mom
Fuck off,
accidentally
I'm on vacation.
bullied her. But I mean, hey,
Period.
fuck off, I'm on vacation.
That's an sorry.
You're literally clearing, like you can go like this. Mom, Anna's trying to tell a story.
Dude, and then like
Even when you're not interrupting me, you're still interrupting me somehow.
yeah, and then she's like, ow, like just
Yeah, like,
screaming at the microphone.
Drinking her Starbucks like into the microphone, like, oh my God. Just it's incredible. Yeah, so she left. She tried to file a lawsuit. It never went through.
Kaley just straight up cleared her throat into the microphone.
She's now taking her earrings out, so she's not even on her microphone. Probably because her ears hurt and she's going to scream.
My ears always hurt when I record in person.
I'm so sorry.
Hate it. Chocolate.
You don't even
Oh,
like...
holy shit. My voice is so raspy right now.
What were you doing?
What do you mean?
You literally sound like a horse. Pat, are you happy that we're all in studio?
I am so happy. I missed you guys so much. This is so exciting.
I've never seen Pat give a hug, but it was really funny because like Kaley and Katie are taller than him. And he had to reach up really high to give him a hug.
I feel like that also just adds to like Pat's character. Like, like me and Kaley are like substantially a little bit like
Wait,
taller
Pat,
than
how
Pat.
tall are you?
5'6.5", 5'6".
Oh.
Pat's a short king.
He is a short king. We love our short kings.
Lord Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad has hair though.
Yeah, good point.
You can't be him. You need your wig.
Good point.
Wait, you should actually get
I
the Lord
don't think I
Farquaad
ever
wig.
realized that I was taller than you.
Yeah, same, until I was hugging you and bending down.
Really?
And bending over. Katie was
Slouching?
kneeling to hug Pat.
For making him sound like a little midget.
I think it's hilarious.
Pat comes in the studio, he's 2 feet tall.
I've got pictures. I love taking pictures with like tall girls that are like significantly taller than me. Because I think it's hilarious. I'll find some on my Facebook page.
Wait, we need to do
Pat could have ran away to the circus.
we need to do like a picture of Pat in the middle with me and Kaley next to him.
Yeah.
Dude, the fair used to be in my hometown, like the Douglas County Fair, whatever, a long time ago. And that was before like people could get canceled and you couldn't do shit like this anymore. But they had a trailer that was like, you'd see the world's fattest lady on this trailer. And she'd be in there and she was like, I don't know, like 1,500 pounds or whatever. And she got paid to do that. Like she made bank.
1,500 pounds?
Yeah, or less.
There's
maybe
no
11.
way.
Maybe.
1,500.
That is like the size of a cow.
Yeah, good point. So maybe
Wait, that's almost a ton.
Maybe, yeah.
yeah, because that one shows my 900-pound sisters. So that's like they're each 450 or something.
I'm going to go with a lower number than that, Pat. There's no way.
It says world's largest, so it's like the
That's
world's pretty
crazy.
big. Yeah, I don't think it was 1,500 though. Now that I think about it.
That would be insane.
And she was 2 tons. That's how much the largest horse in Nebraska weighs. Again?
Sorry.
This isn't a napkin. It's a microphone.
So my birthday is coming up, and I'm seriously so excited. I am that bitch on my birthday.
Yeah,
that
you
I just
are.
like. I love my birthday, but also my
I
birthday
am that beach.
is so much fun every year, and because it's on Cinco de Mayo, but everyone calls it Cinco de Katie. So I feel like my birthday, everyone just goes so hard because they know that I'm gonna be so extra. Just because I love having just a great time on my birthday. I just feel like your birthday should. Katie coughs again.
Sorry.
Your birthday should be celebrated to the extreme.
Yes.
So last year, we all my friends surprised me with a surprise party,
Which
and
we
a
couldn't
party
even
bus.
do because you knew.
Everyone told me.
Everyone dropped the fucking secret to Katie's face like multiple
really?
times.
Someone literally
Yes.
texted me and said, "Is Kaley getting the party bus?"
Oh yeah, we're so bad at surprises, guys.
But I was shocked about the people over at my house. I will
Okay.
say that. So we had this huge party bus and everything, and it was so much fun. It was the best. I felt very loved. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
If I already haven't told you guys a year later. But so everyone just gets like absolutely obliterated on my birthday.
People went fucking crazy this
Absolutely
night.
crazy this year. Like
It's also right when finals are over too.
And it was our senior
It's
year,
like a
so
mixture
everyone was
of
just
that.
going like
And it was
balls
senior-
to the wall.
and it was senior night at the rail. And so everyone was seriously, I don't know.
just going ballistic.
Yeah. And so this one guy was really
Keep in mind, this party bus started at like 5 p.m. Like so
Yeah.
early.
there was like multiple
Way too
people who
early.
were like substantially way
Had to be
drunker than
carried
me.
out at like 6
Yeah.
p.m.
And so he is so drunk. He got arrested earlier that day and then went out to the bars later.
Really?
So this guy gets arrested prior in the night and still continues to drink later on, thinking that would be a good idea. So he meets us all at the Brass Rail. Shout out Brass Rail. And me and him leave the bar and we're like walking on the streets together, and it's like pouring rain. And we're like just letting the rain just like hit us, like jumping in puddles and everything. We were so drunk. And then he ordered more tequila shots for us, and we were just taking tequila shots again. And somehow we got separated. But he goes back to his house, his college house with 4 other roommates, strips completely naked, and takes every plate they had in their house and just chucks it at the wall, starts punching the wall, threw a 20-pound dumbbell weight through a glass table, just like for no reason and completely
He's
naked.
butt ass naked.
Like he's literally just like
Imagine coming, or like you like wake up, you didn't go out that night or something, and you and you come down to your roommate butt ass naked, just chucking shit.
literally.
And they like had to move out very soon after of that house.
And he punched a hole in the wall, and they had to get it repaired and everything. And there was just glass everywhere in the backyard. But he was just like aggressively throwing plates and everything. They're like, "Why did you do that?" And then he woke up very upset.
He was like, it was Katie's birthday.
I think
another
multiple
Thursday.
people tried to like FaceTime him and he didn't answer until like that afternoon.
Yes.
Gosh, I miss those times.
I have something really funny that's going to make you guys die. So right now it's like prom season. It's spring.
Yeah.
Prom season. So our friend group in high school.
Oh my God, this is so bad.
For senior year prom.
Stop! I don't even want to talk about this. God,
This is so embarrassing. This might be like one of the more
This
embarrassing
is
things
so
that we've ever done.
embarrassing.
we carved out 3 hours of our night to choreograph a dance.
To perform at prom. Like, literally.
But like,
we were on the dance floor. Like, no one.
we were acting like we were headlining at prom. Like, no, we were dead ass just gonna.
We were doing a flash.
We were literally flash mobbing prom. Okay, so we had like a girls group of like
I was like,
10.
I was sore as fuck from the dance
Dude,
too.
I'm cringing so hard thinking about this.
Okay, we had a friend group of like 10 girls, and we legit went to a dance studio and tried to make a dance to the song
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven by Beyonce.
Yeah.
And like choreographed it all together. And like,
One of the girls in our group was a dancer though too.
yeah, one of the girls in the group, shout out Lauren, was a dancer, and
Yeah.
she like gave us all the instructions for the dance. Did it, was our literal dance instructor. We had this dance down and everything. So prom night comes around,
and we have to go to the DJ and be like, you need to play this song.
we go to the DJ and we're like, you have to play 7-Eleven. Like, we have a dance.
like us bitches have a dance.
And so we like all line up because the start of the dance is all of us lining up together. This is so embarrassing. I don't know why we did
crying.
this.
and the DJ announces it like, and this special group of girls has a dance planned out for you guys. The entire prom.
And it was so bad.
And he put the lights on us too.
and we got embarrassed. And
We got
didn't
embarrassed.
do
We got
it.
embarrassed.
We
Like,
didn't even finish the dance. We barely started it. And then he stops the song and like changes it. It was one of the more embarrassing moments probably of my life.
But like the funny,
we were sober.
The funniest part
And we
is
were
that
sober.
we like legitimately thought that we were going to do it. Like,
yeah, why
And
did
like
we,
in our heads, we're like, this is gonna look so cool. Like, what were like
we're gonna be
thinking?
so cool at prom.
okay, but like actually making it like the night before making the dance was fun though.
no,
it was a memory
fun.
that we'll always
It was
have.
just like the fact that we actually thought we would do it in front of a crowd of people.
And everyone was like making space for us. Like, what's about to
like
happen?
700 people. We were about to perform.
and we acted like we got asked to do this. Like
We just decided.
no one asked us to do this. Like who even came up with this idea?
I don't know.
Probably you, Katie.
Probably me, honestly.
Probably Zoe.
Zoe's gonna be yelling at us tomorrow.
Zoe's gonna kill us. I can't wait for Zeus
And
to
it
come
was,
on the pod.
and it was all Zoe's idea and all Zoe's fault.
Zoe like tore her groin when we were practicing. I have a video of her like laying on the ground. I'm not even kidding. She like did this.
Zoe's gonna kill us.
Zoe like tried to do the splits and like I have a video of her going like ow. She like yeah. No, there were like injuries from us trying to make this
Yeah.
dance routine. It was so embarrassing.
And we were literally sober. I can't
Yeah, they
preface that
breathalyzed
enough.
people going into prom.
And my first party bus ever going on was that, and we were sober.
Yeah,
going
isn't
on
that
the
funny?
bus.
We all just chilling on a party bus to music, like
And
with,
everyone
with
was
stripper
sitting.
poles, like just sober.
Imagine how
sitting.
fun prom would be if you could drink.
Well, too bad you're 17.
It would probably be a lot more fun, but
Wait,
you know, it's
cut-
like against
cut
like a
that
lot
out.
of laws.
People would die.
Cut that out.
Well, guys, amazing. I love having you in studio, even though you just told me you want to be virtual. I guess I'll never get to see you guys again.
I like it sometimes in studio, but it's more fun.
I wish I
virtual.
could snap my fingers and be here.
Yeah.
but virtual.
No, I like being here, but it's more fun on virtual because I feel like it's a FaceTime call.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, I still like being in studio. Brandon, thanks for filling in for Pat for the end of this episode.
You're welcome.
Pat
love
is ditching
you.
us again.
Pat just
Fuck
straight up
Pat.
left.
Fuck you, Pat.
You, Pat.
Fuck you, Pat.
He has a new soundbite to use now for the next time. All right, guys, we love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll talk to you next time on And Then There Are Three.
I heard you end it like that.
I just felt like it.
We'll talk to you next time.
XOXO.
XOXO.
And then there were three.